All right, what up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is a review and player ratings, where me and my partner in crime, Lee, get to talk about the player ratings and a little review of the game. Joining me, as always, is my partner in crime, the Piers Morgan of the YouTube footballing world. Boy Wonder himself.
Boy Wonder.
Lee Gunners in the building. Say hello to the
I'm on. Boy Wonder, Piers Morgan. You call me what you want, bro. I don't mind. For a skinny guy, I've got thick skin, bro.
That you do.
But yeah, it was good, man. Nice, easy start. Mohamed Vieira, boss in the midfield.
Yes.
Like a new signing, you know.
Like a new signing. Who knew Partey?
We've got Willian pulling the strings, getting assists. Gabriel, debut goal, clean sheet. Leno, he could have had a cigar on, bro, if it was easy. Like, what do you have to do? And
by the way, just before we get going, let me big up to my man. He dropped that even before we got started. So thank you, brother. Appreciate it for the donation. Yes.
Granit Xhaka as well. He was quality today.
I thought Granit Xhaka was good. We both saw Granit Xhaka get some grief in your watch along. And, you know, we're on Xhaka. We're on Xhaka. If he did something bad, we'd be on him.
Yep.
Well, I thought he was all right. I thought he did fine. I thought he was pretty good, actually.
Him, Gabriel, Willian, and Elneny, I thought were the best four out of the whole team. Yeah, them four, they were a little bit better than everyone else. Listen, nobody had a bad game today. Leno, you know, Leno didn't have anything to do. Like, literally nothing. Bellerin, I didn't even know he was on the pitch for, I don't know, 65 minutes. I was like, right, Bellerin's playing because I didn't see him because he didn't have anything to do.
He didn't have anything to do, yeah. I don't think he did anything wrong. Just didn't have anything.
And not only that, he didn't have to bomb forward and then scuttle back and pass back because every time he got the ball, Willian was on his bike, bruv. Yeah, it was just like, bang, play it down the wing, give it to Willian. Yeah, who, by the way, Willian had 100% pass accuracy in the first half. I'm not sure about the second half yet. But he had 100% pass accuracy first half. Gabriel made more passes in the first half than any player on the pitch, quite comfortably, 16 ahead of everyone else. Goal on his debut off his shoulder. Doesn't matter how they go in, just that they do. And Lacazette scored. First player to score 2 open day goals, apparently. I don't know how true that is, but a lot of people were saying it in the chat, so I'd assume they're right. But yeah, man, good start. On to West Ham. West Ham,
which I think will be a slightly tougher test, but it will be a tougher test. I agree with you. Listen, Lord knows I am not looking forward to looking at my Twitter because, like most of you, I'm sure, you reacted to the starting lineup with some surprise. And my biggest surprise is the fact that Mohamed Elneny was sitting in the middle of the park. I'm like, hey?
I wasn't surprised. I've been saying it for weeks.
But we had been saying it for weeks. I remember I kept saying, bro, I'm worried because Mohamed Elneny is playing well. And then the second game he played well, I said, bro, I'm worried. You know, Arteta might actually keep him. And it's looking like Mohamed Elneny will probably be kept. I think he's more likely to be kept than, say, Guendouzi.
Mohamed Vieira, bro.
Yeah?
Put some respect on his name today.
Hey, fair play. Fair play. This is probably maybe in a grand total, the 5th time I've seen him play well. So, you know, fair play. Let's be real here. If we're having a discussion of people who could be man of the match, top 5 people, he's in there. Yeah. He's in there. I thought he was excellent, to be honest.
Yeah, he was bro, he was class. Do you know what? He nearly scored as well. And do you know what's funny? He only does that side foot finish, doesn't he? Yeah. Right. But do you know what's funny? We were sitting there laughing about it. If that had actually gone like a millimetre to the left of that guy's leg,
it would have been a goal for sure.
In the bottom corner. Yeah, because the keeper was going the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah, completely done the keeper with the eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He played well, mate. Yeah, he was very close to being my man of the match, just because I'm not an idiot. When they play well, and I say it, but he ain't my man of the match. Willian.
No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
I picked three guys in. To be honest, that was. Sorry, I just seen a comment saying, "Get Lee off your channel, Chigs." Oh, I get all right. You know, just because Jack told me, Lee, I'm gonna have to kick you out of the chat.
Thanks.
Right.
Thanks. Take care, mate.
Anyway, so yeah, I think there were probably about three people. Oh, sorry, spraying spit everywhere. There were about three people that were probably better than him in the end. But I thought, listen, don't get it twisted. I hold my hands up. Against Fulham, Mohamed Elneny was fantastic.
Yep.
It doesn't make me think that we should keep him or even if you kept him, that we shouldn't go and get Thomas Partey. But I hold my hands up. It was very, very good. No problem. I could admit that. I can absolutely admit that. Mr. Chaza, I don't mind, brother. Any if it's a dislike, as long as people are expressing themselves, I will take it. Not a problem. Any interaction is always good for the channel. I'd prefer it to be likes, but hey ho, it is what it is. You can't make everyone like you. So yeah, obviously I predicted 3-0 this morning in one of my videos. You predicted 3-1. Yeah. It's not a big surprise that we beat Fulham. I mean, even Claude was saying in our group chat that, you know, in spite of the fact that he's not inspired by the team, he expects us to beat Fulham. Yeah. We all expect. I don't think any of us thought for 1 second we'd lose the game. There was no period during the game where I was worried or thought that Fulham would even score, to be honest. It got to the point where I actually forgot Leno was playing.
So I'm saying he could have had a cigar on, bruv. Him and Bellerin, they were chilling, bruv.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny because normally most teams attack Bellerin side.
Yeah.
They just didn't attack.
Yeah.
But that was because we were pressing them so high and in and around them. We were pests today. Pests, bruv. Absolutely top draw performance. You can't knock it. First half, I don't think we were incisive enough with our final passing. But let's have it right here, yeah? The ball Tierney put into Aubameyang, he should score. Yeah? We hit the post with Willian off the free kick. You know, there was a chance just before we scored. Yeah, and then we scored. Then in the second half, we come out and we just raised the tempo with our final ball. And we ripped them. That could have been 5, 6, 7. You know, we had a couple where we missed sitters. There was a few off the line. There was the one where Aubameyang rams the keeper and the guy nods it off the line. Hector. We could have had 7 today. But let's not get carried away. It is only Fulham. Yeah, we've got bigger tests ahead of us, starting with West Ham.
Agreed.
Antonio.
You watch, you'll be a handful. Thank you, Pramod. I appreciate your donation. Maybe. And ultimately, people are talking about selling XYZ to raise money. Maybe what we've done is we've raised Mohamed Elneny's stock so much. We might be able to get a decent price for him. Who knows?
It's now 30 million quid, bro. In fact, I think I'll keep him.
Oh, shit. Big up to everyone that is active in the chat room. Please do stick a like on this video. You man talk about trolls too much, but good work, guys. Yeah, we probably do. Sometimes you got to give these idiots a spray. That's all.
Exactly.
All right. So shall we talk about I'll keep that in mind, Star Cluster. Look at this geezer. I'll keep that in mind.
I've just got 39,000 views on Facebook on my watch along and 32k on the watch along on YouTube with Chig on the channel. 1,300 new followers on Facebook and 89 new subs. If anything, I'm helping you, aren't I?
Can I just ask genuinely, right? For people who like me, for people who hate me, for people who like Lee, for people who hate Lee, what would you think of me if I actually? What would those guys think of me if I actually listened to you and went, "All right, Lee, I think we should just leave it because."
Bro, let me just say something real quick.
You wouldn't respect that. I wouldn't respect someone that did that.
Yeah. Bro, I've said this earlier on the watch along. When people were telling me, "We care, do you?" and forcing that down my throat last summer. Now they don't actually care. Yeah. Right? They don't. Otherwise, they'd be demanding more than fucking 22 million quid being spent this summer. Yeah. Now it's gone to trust the process. Why would I believe anything or trust anything these people have got to say? Yeah, and we'll crack on, mate. They ain't affecting my life. In fact, they are affecting my life, actually. They're making it better by helping my channel grow.
That's true. Over 300 people watching. Please do slap a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if possible. I am less than 1,100 away.
Come on. I've got Jaeger in the fridge.
You know what I mean? I'm about 70. I'm 70 subscribers away from 9K. So someone fix that. Fix that.
Get it done.
Fix that right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Much love. All right. Let's go into player ratings. As always, I'll do the entire team. I know that Lee's flipped up his system, but I'm sure he'll just do the same thing as he usually does, which is the back line and his man of the match.
Yeah.
You guys participate along as soon as I catch your ratings.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll do all of them because my player ratings video is not my player ratings. Okay. It's off of people that have voted on it. I'm putting the polls up now. Okay. See, I'm working while working, multitasking. Okay. All right. I told you, elite mindset, bro. Yeah, billionaire mindset, baby.
You go too, brother. All right. So there you go. Me and Lee will just be doing our player ratings on this channel moving forward.
There you go.
So, we'll be both doing the whole team. You guys put up your player ratings as well. I'll try and catch them as much as possible. Don't think, because some people donate their player ratings, I'm prioritizing them. Obviously, to a degree, I am. They've spent their money, but it doesn't mean I'm ignoring the rest of you guys. So please don't be offended if I miss your player ratings. I'll try and put as many people up as possible. All right? And amen to this, Alpha Vision. Amen to this. All right. Let's get it going. Let's talk about burnt Leno.
Comfortable day at the office. Literally, my man's like, little Cuban cigar on the go. Yeah, could have had his sun cap on, deck chair out, little bit of rum and coke. Light work. What did he have to do today, bro? Absolutely nothing. And for that reason, can't give him more than a 6. Yeah, just going to sound harsh because he's kept it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. It's not a 6 for his performance. It's a 6 because he had fuck all to do for me to mark him. Like, I'm not going to mark him a 9 out of 10 for doing a job I could have done. Do you know what I mean?
He had, I think, 2 shots at him that were straight at him.
Yeah, and one of those saves was a bit dodgy. So
yeah, that was the one right at the beginning of the game. Wasn't it? Yeah. But other than that, he didn't have anything to do. So how can you score him? I'm not scoring him as average because we did keep a clean sheet. So I'll give him a 6. Yeah, I'll give him a 6. You can't be handing out 7s, 8s, and 9s for 2 saves. Come on.
By the way, Promo says this is a contribution to Lee Zuckerberg.
Bro, trust me, billionaire mindset, bro. Thank you.
And big up to Mr. Browning. You have the surname of a girl I used to fancy a lot. I wonder if you're his brother. I wonder if you're her brother.
You said his brother.
Brother. Don't try it. Finish work. Smoke to toke. God bless to you both for the stream, mates. Won a little bet on Arsenal too. Oh, there you go.
Happy days. Nice one, man.
Happy days. Like, we like to hear that. We like to hear that. See, some people are saying 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6.5. I'll stick with a 6 as well. Me. Right back, Hector Bellerin. I'll go 7 with Bellerin. He made one run I actually quite liked.
I'll go with that.
He did a couple of good things defensively that I liked. But like you say, for a large part of the game, didn't see him. Yeah. Not because he wasn't doing his job, but again, I thought Fulham was so poor. They weren't testing him. So I'll give him a 7 out of 10.
I'll go same.
Let's go on the other side for a second. Let's go Ainsley, Maitland-Niles.
Maitland-Niles.
I thought he was a little more active than Bellerin. Generally, I thought he was solid. I don't think I've seen him play better in that position. But again, I don't think that was his fault. Just Fulham didn't do shit. I'll give Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I'll give him a little bit better than Bellerin. I'll give him a 7.5. 7.5.
I'll give him an 8 for the fact that he was more active. I noticed him on the pitch more, if that makes sense.
Yeah, me too. I think he supported Aubameyang better than, say, Bellerin did with Willian. But then Willian didn't really need it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, that's true. Every time Bellerin got the ball, just ping it down the wing and Willian was gone.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Some people saying Ainsley Maitland-Niles is 6.
I see somebody say 4. Yeah, I was like, rah, 4.
Yeah, that's harsh. I think that's harsh. Okay, let's talk about our centre-backs. Your wifey, which I know triggers people every time we call him that.
My God.
What did you think?
I thought he was solid. He didn't have much to do either, did he? But you know what? One thing I liked about him, which I always like about him, he's 100 committed, bruv. Yeah, he ain't shirking no challenge. Yeah, and that's the Glaswegian in him, we jobby bastard. Yeah, it will go for every single challenge. But I don't think he had a great deal to do. So for that reason, I'm going to give him a 7. I don't think he was as active as Maitland-Niles.
Yeah, I was going to give him a 7 too. Some people said man of the match here. Okay, wow.
My God.
Rob Holding.
Just for the techers alone, that gives him a point extra, doesn't it? Man was jogging along doing keepy uppies, bruv.
Yeah.
Rob Holding. I'm going to give him a 7.
Okay.
I thought the same as Tierney. He played well. Didn't have a great deal to do. Did come out of defence a lot. He spent most of his time in their half.
Yeah.
I'd say 7. Didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give Holding I'll give him a 7 as well. I thought they both supported probably the star of the defence. Well, I thought they both did their thing. Gabriel got himself, in my mind, an excellent goal. I thought that's what you want your defenders to do. Get their head on the ball, direct that shit down, and then hope for the best. That's what they did. Like you put up a really good stat at halftime about the fact that he completed the most passes in the team by far. Yeah. I thought he looked confident, grew into the game, and really asserted himself as, all right, I'm the leader of this defense. Let's do this. And I like that. I like that, almost that kind of cockiness about him. I thought, yeah, go on then, kid. I got you. What do you think?
Mate, first couple of minutes, he was a bit shaky, wasn't he? First 10 minutes or so, but you'd expect that first game ever in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And he hasn't actually had any pre-season, as far as I know. Did he play in the Aston Villa game? I don't think he did.
I don't remember him.
But he was good, man. His passing's good. We knew that when we signed him.
Yeah.
He's a big physical guy.
Yeah.
There was a ball that he played to Tierney that went nowhere near him and just went straight out of play. But other than that, I thought he was decent, man. 95% pass accuracy. You'd probably expect that for a centre-back against a shit team.
But we don't always get that. Let's be real.
No, we don't. Easy-ish passes. Yeah, because you can pass it to your left-back, your left centre-back, Granit Xhaka, Elneny. 5, 10, 15-yard passes. They're a lot easier to complete than 40-yard diagonals. But he took his goal all right. Listen, you have to be in the mix to win the header. He leapt like a salmon. It didn't quite come off his barnet and come off his shoulder, but it went in. And great debut, clean sheet, and the goal. I'll give him an 8. I think that's a bit harsh. I'll give him a 9.
Yeah, I would say so as well.
I gave Maitland-Niles an 8. I'll give him a 9.
I think if he had a sterner test defensively today, I'd give him a 10. But I don't think I can give him a 10. I think he's definitely winning of a 9. He got a clean sheet, grabbed himself a goal, looked commanding, looked the best in defence, quite clearly by far to me. He was man of the match for BT Sport, but he's not my man of the match.
Not mine either.
But for me, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. Excellent debut. For someone that's not played in 6 months as well. Okay, I see you. All right. Let's talk about our central midfielders, because I'm sure people are waiting.
Mohamed El Vieira, baby.
Oh, gosh. Here we go. Mohamed El, we don't need Partey, Nene, was fantastic.
Quality performance.
Was absolutely fantastic. I still have a concern long term whether he's the answer. You will never convince me otherwise of this. Just because I've seen 5 good performances out of Elneny, and this was one of them, admittedly. I've seen 3 of them the last 3 games. So unless we're saying all of a sudden he's having an Indian summer to his career, I am skeptical. But for me, you can only judge him on what he's performing against. Yes, I thought Fulham were poor. But again, like I say, you can only play what you're facing. And I thought he was great. I thought he was better than Xhaka. And I thought Xhaka was pretty solid today as well. So I will give Elneny 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair, 8 out of 10. I thought he was all right. Bruv, he's the midfield destroyer we've been looking for since Vieira left. Why waste £50 million on Thomas Partey to come into the league that he doesn't know and may not cut it? We might as well keep this guy. He knows the league. He knows Arteta. He played with Arteta. Trust the process. Anyway, now I'll come back down to reality. Yes, he had a good game. Ultimately, over a course of a season, he'll get found out for the £5 million footballer that he actually is. But we're doing player ratings on today. And on that basis, I'm giving him an 8.
Okay, yeah. Granit Xhaka, I thought, quite honestly, supported Elneny pretty well. I thought he was very good. Put his foot in where he needed to. Took a horrible tackle. I hope he's okay. Horrible tackle from, I don't know what it is with football players called Hector. Because that was a terrible tackle. Other than that, I thought he performed really well. Was solid. Yeah, I thought he was really good. I'll give him a 7 out of 10.
I'm going to give Xhaka an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought his passing was quality today.
Okay.
Even when he got pressed, do you remember I said in the second half, look, he's getting pressed.
He was calm.
To shoulder.
Very calm.
Dropped it off to Bellerin. Then run and got into space. I was like, oh, maybe Xhaka's learning. Yeah. But then when he got the ball back, he had 10 yards of space to run into and passed it backwards. But yeah, I think he was all right today. I'll give him an 8.
Yeah, I think I can see why people give him an 8. I must admit, I can't see why people are giving him a 6. I'm on Xhaka. You guys know this. I thought he was good today, to be fair. So I'll give him a 7. Let's talk about Mr. Actually, before we come to Willian, let's talk about the captain, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Thierry Henry. What a goal. What a goal. Yeah, first half, I thought he was a bit quiet. Didn't get the ball to him much. Then Xhaka put the ball in for him to go clean through. Yeah, which was a great pass, by the way. Yeah. And everyone was going, oh, it was Tierney. It wasn't, it was Xhaka. But a little bit quiet. Didn't really give, it was more down Willian's side rather than down his side in the first half. But, bruv, when he's doing that coming in off the left, and the first touch off his chest was lit. Yeah. Because that could spoon off of your chest and just go out for a throw-in. Yeah. He's chested it down. The second touch opens it up. So it's now 5 yards away to the right-hand side of him. And as soon as he opens his body up like that, and he just used that defender to, it was like watching Henry, bruv. Yeah, that's not taking the piss. It was actually like watching Henry. Yeah. And to put it right on the postage stamp, proper goal. He scored quite a few like that recently, man.
No, yeah. It was excellent. He was
class. I don't think he was as good as the players we've been giving 8s to.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, because yes, he scored an absolute banger. It was a banger. It was a great goal. But I think other players on the pitch deserve a better score than him because they did more often, if that makes sense. I know his job's to score goals, I get it. But when I look at Willian on the other side, Willian was constantly in right back.
It was more of a rounded performance. It wasn't a rounded performance. It was more goal and the fact that he was always
he was in and out of the game.
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. If I'm not trying to mug him off. I ain't getting it across properly, am I?
I know what you mean. Yeah,
I'm trying to say that first half, I didn't really notice he was in the game, apart from that ball from Xhaka to him.
Yeah.
He didn't really do a great deal. Whereas Willian, he was buzzing around. Xhaka was buzzing around. Yeah, you had Gabriel mopping up. Yeah, and then you had Elneny buzzing around. So I'm going to give Aubameyang a 7. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7. I know he scored a banger, absolute screamer, but I'm going to give him a 7.
I definitely hear what you're saying. I'm going to give him an 8, though. I think he scored a banger. I did think, although he was wasteful with some chances, I always thought he looked like a threat. Like, he looked like eventually he would score. Like, I was always pretty confident eventually he would score. So that tells me that I think he did a little more than perhaps the impression he was given, at least from an attacking perspective. I think he's starting to understand his positioning quite well, especially just given the fact that I don't really think he telegraphed coming inside. We knew he was going to come inside, but he didn't telegraph it. And I thought the goal was just still a banger.
You know what? I think that the defender probably had in his mind what he did to Kurt Zuma, where he's got to go on that side, but then scooped round him. Yeah, and he was kind of
why that goal was so important. Yeah,
fallen down, and Aubameyang just pinged it.
Yeah,
which is good. It's great play because now defenders are thinking, shit, he can go round me that way, and then he can use his right foot to scoop it over the keeper anyway. And
that's what Pepe needs to bring to his game. Because Pepe, when he comes inside, you know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Show him outside. Can you do the same thing?
Yeah.
I think he needs to bring that to his game. But I'm going to say, with Aubameyang, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I thought he was good. Let's go with your boy, Willian.
My guy. I told you about Willian, bro.
Big Willie.
Big Willie, baby.
As Jamal would say, no homo. But Big Willie.
10.
Yeah.
A bad boy performance. Funny though, because I ain't going to get carried away. Because if you remember the first game of last season, I gave Danny Ceballos 10. Then he disappeared for 8 months. But yeah, 10 out of 10. Quality performance, pace, power. The only thing that was missing was a goal.
Yeah.
If he had got a goal, that would have probably been one of the best debuts of any player we've ever had. Like a debut goal, a couple of assists, it would have been lit. Yeah, but I thought he was quality. He was integral to everything good from us today. Like, he was involved in everything. He weren't just staying down the right either. He was coming inside. He was winning free kicks.
Yeah.
He gets the ball and spins and runs, and then he just puts his body across you, makes the foul happen. He hit the post. Yeah, I thought he was quality, man. And that's what we signed. It doesn't matter that he's 32. Couldn't give a shit if he's 42 if he plays like that every week.
Yeah. Great.
10.
I'm not going to give him a 10. I'll give him a 9, though. Again, like you said, I thought pace, power, 100% passing accuracy, couple of assists. I thought he did everything he possibly could right. And every threat we had came through him, to be honest. It may have ended up with Aubameyang, it may have ended up with Lacazette, but it usually started from some sort of gallop from Willian. And Pepe's got a tussle now. He's got a tussle. He has to try and get into the side. As the £70 million player, he has to get into the side. So I'd love to see how it all works with both of them in the team. That would be interesting. I like the look of him, and provided he can keep it up, like I said, I think for 18 months we're good. Provided he can keep it up, I think he'll be a really useful addition. And like I say, like the title of the video says, you can't ask for much more from 2 debuts.
Yeah, exactly. A goal from the defender and 2 assists from the midfielder.
How bad for? I mean, we ain't done much this summer, but I will say the stuff we have done, at least it looks like we've got 2 players who will be of use to us throughout the season. So I can't complain too much. Before we come to Lacazette, well over 400 people watching now. Thank you, first and foremost. Secondly, please do something about the likes. There's only like 130-something likes.
Disgusting behaviour.
Please do something about that. That I will ask because it's free, it's easy. Slap a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I am closing in on 9K quick. So I'm about 65 away now from 9K. So also help me with that if you can. I would greatly appreciate it. We are trying to push for 10K before the end of the year. I know we could do it, but you also have to do it. So please do help me get to that point. I'll be grateful, very grateful. Let's come to Lacazette. I thought his first half an hour was better than the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Worked hard, looked like a guy who's been pissed off about the fact that, you know, he's been, I don't know, the board are trying to flog him, I guess. So you could see he's playing with a bit of anger and a bit of fire. I think that really helped him in the first half an hour. Then the rest of the game, he seemed a bit non-existent. Worked hard.
I think he was better in the first half than he was the second, definitely.
Yeah. Close spaces.
The first half, he was really good in the first half, yeah. There was times where he was popping the ball off, and I said, like, it went down to Willian. I said, he's got the ball, he's coming towards the halfway line, he's got the ball, he spun the guy, pinged it out to Willian, and he was sprinting to get in that box, bro. There was another one where I think they gave it offside. Sean Massey gave it offside. He should have just whipped it straight across to Willian. It would have been a tap-in, albeit offside. But I'm going to give him a 7. I thought he was quality today, like, in terms of dragging defenders away, working hard. I know that should be a given anyway. I say it all the time. But I think the first half, he did what Aubameyang did for me. It was like first half, I didn't notice Aubameyang. I noticed Lacazette was involved in everything. Right. Second half, Aubameyang was more involved. Yeah. Scored a banger, but Lacazette was semi-involved. So I'm going to give him a 7 as well.
Okay. Yeah, that's a fair mark. All right, let's talk about the subs real quick before we come to the manager. Let's talk about Dani Ceballos.
The bruiser Ceballos.
The man that somehow blamed Eddie Nketiah for his reckless tackle.
What's all about?
But what do you think, generally? When he came on, again, a guy that looked like he'd been pissed off, to be honest. A, for being left on the bench, and B, for the Eddie Nketiah thing. But came on, immediately made a run, was doing little flicks and tricks, nutmegging people and stuff. I think he'll be a useful player because you guys know this if you're a listener to mine, a subscriber of mine. I've been saying this for a long time. I don't think we're going to get Aouar. So our best probably creative chance might be through Ceballos.
Yeah.
So I think generally let's see what Ceballos has to bring for the rest of the season. He drives the ball. I'll give him that. I think he's an excellent driver of the ball from deep. I think that's what he'll bring us for the rest of the season. Anyway, for that reason, I'm going to give Ceballos, as a sub, I'm going to give him a 6, which ain't bad for a substitute.
I'm going to give him a 5. I'm shocked. I'm going to give all 3 of them a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think he was on the pitch long enough to... I know he had that little nutmeg and he'd done a little back heel and all that, and it was fancy Dan stuff. It was party time at that point. But yeah, I don't think he was on for long enough. I don't think Eddie came on for long enough.
Yeah, I'm not going to mark Eddie because he didn't know.
Pepe, again, a little bit disappointing, but they weren't really...
Pepe was okay. Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I'm just going to mark all 3 of them 5, mate, to be honest.
That's fair. That's fair. I won't mark Eddie. I'll give Pepe a 5. I had a nice little run a couple of times to the byline, drove it, tried to make something happen. But Pepe, it's a big season for him. It's a big season for him. Major fight for him in terms of getting himself into the team and then staying in the team once he's there and producing once he's there. So he's really had a challenge set down to him by Arteta. Yeah. Is he up to that challenge? I hope so, because I do think there's a good player in there. So we'll see what happens. All right. I know the thing that everyone's been waiting for is Mikel Arteta's rating, particularly what you'll mark it, no doubt. So I suppose I'll go first and get it out of the way. He picked a suspicious team. I mean, you can't look at that team and tell me it was suspect. It was suspect. But once I realized what our tactics were, I understood it. I said it to Lee during the watch-along. Clearly, we picked players to pop the ball around as opposed to dribblers. Because if you notice, Xhaka wasn't in a team, Pepe wasn't in a team, Ceballos went in a team. Those are our 3 dribblers in the team. So it's very clear our mission was to pop that ball about, exhaust Fulham, and then see what happens. And quite frankly, we did that. That is exactly what we did. We popped the ball about. We did what we had to do. Elneny turns out was an inspired choice. I want this to be nice and clear because I know what my mentions are going to be like because of what I said on Twitter. I will say it once again for the cheap seats. It turns out Elneny was an inspired choice. I still am not sure he's the long-term solution. But in terms of the result today for the manager, you picked a team that won well, that kept a clean sheet, and as of at least half an hour ago, top of the freaking league.
We are top of the league. Say we are top of the league.
So
top of the process, baby.
For that reason, I'll give him a 9 out of 10. I'm tempted to give him a 10, to be honest.
I'm giving him a 10.
You know what? I am as well. I'm not giving him a 10.
You know,
I'll give him a 10. I'll give him a 10.
I'll give him a 10, bruv. Because man fully watches my streams. Yeah? Fully watches my streams.
Yeah. I'm hating giving him.
There'll be people clipping it. Oh, look how deluded this skinny little cunt is. Thinks everyone's watching his streams. He thinks he's some kind of celebrity. Yeah? Mikel Arteta watches my streams. Mikel Arteta's been on the channel. What's the matter with you lot? Yeah? Seriously. Yeah? I'm giving him a 10 for the sheer fact that he listened to me and played Mohamed Elneny, Mohamed El Iniesta, Mohamed El Vieira, Mohamed El Isco, Mohamed El whatever you want to call him, Mohamed El Messi.
Mohamed El, we don't need Partey.
Yeah, Mohamed El, we don't need Partey. Yeah, Mohamed El, Egyptian king. There's only one Egyptian king and it ain't Salah, bruv. Yeah, it's all about this guy.
Look at the wows in the chat.
Yeah, 10 about Arteta. Trust Arteta. Bruv, Arteta trusts me. Real talk, 10. I'm giving him 10. Do you know what I find funny?
You're right. I have to give him a 10. I'm hating otherwise.
Jahed says, "Has Aubameyang been watching the streams, bruv?" I'm going to say it one more time. Yeah, Aubameyang back in May. Right?
Oh, no. Here we go. Yeah? Haven't I had enough dislikes, people? He's trying to get me more.
Man keep telling me, "Oh, Bluetooth's a London thing." Have you ever seen anyone in London walking around going Bluetooth, bruv? Shut up. Yeah, man puts it on his Instagram story. Happy birthday to Ousmane Dembele, and it's a picture of them, and they're going to fist pump each other at Dortmund days. And he put Bluetooth. Ain't watched my streams. He watches AFTV. Whose videos pop up underneath, motherfucker? Yeah, these people are deluded if you think these players ain't ever seen my streams.
Oh gosh.
People be like, oh my god, he actually thinks he's being serious. Look. But anyway, Aubameyang has watched my streams. Real talk. So's Hector.
I'm convinced Hector.
The way he looks at Ola that day with him,
the fact that he acknowledged Ola like he knew it was none of the other players turned around. That's all I'm
only him. Yeah.
It was only him. Only him.
Let me say this real quick, yeah. Right? 10 out of 10 for Arteta, because he's got an elite winning mindset like me. 8th, and the cup is not good enough. What we did 2 weeks ago, that's irrelevant. But when I say negative, when the boss says it, oh, my manager gets in the bin. Yeah, which is why I would always, bruv, there's an account I follow, and he said, if I told you last summer that Lucas Torreira was not good enough for this football club, I would have been trolled and abused all year. He goes, now if I tell you that I want Lucas Torreira to stay, I'll get trolled and abused for wanting him to stay, which is the exact reason I will stick to my fucking opinions and ignore every single one of you.
Exactly. Bro, it's just like the Mohamed Elneny thing. If I told you 2 weeks ago, I don't want Mohamed Elneny starting on the opening day, you'd have people thumbs in that shit up. Yep. Mohamed Elneny starts the opening day, and I get a load of abuse.
Yeah.
Like, Arteta knows what he's doing. Heaven forbid he plays well and he starts the game. This is paid 50 times for us. This is maybe the third good game you've ever seen him play. Relax. Yep. All right? The question is valid. All right? So I know what you're talking about. Believe me. Thank you for your donation. Arteta behind all the your instead of you are. Instead of your.
Hey, wait till I catch up with Mikel Arteta next time he comes on to do a press conference with me, yeah? Hey, you never know. Your boy might be in press conferences soon because we're going to
Here we go.
Just to wind all these people up, get that pass around my neck and say, yo, move out of the way, bro. I'll ask some proper questions.
So Max, you're wondering why I had all the dislikes. There you go. There you go.
I don't know about dislikes, bruv. The YouTube algorithm goes.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mind them. I don't mind them.
The realms of loads of views. If you don't like at all, that's probably the worst thing that can happen. Or no disliking or liking. Can you imagine if we did the stream, there'd be no likes, no dislikes?
Yeah. It'd be bad. Yeah.
But yeah,
I'd be like wondering, did I mute myself?
Did I press?
I've done whole shows where I've muted myself like an idiot and still had likes. So something would really be a problem. There'd be something really up with that. Oh dear. Anyway, over 400 people still watching. Thank you so much. 435 people. Please do slap a like on this video. Apparently, I am dangerously close to 9K, which sounds fantastic. Thank you. The target is 10, though. So come and help me get to 10K.
When do you want 10K by? You dare say Christmas, I'm going to bitch slap you.
Well, that was the original target. So let's revise the target.
What are we in, September?
I'm going to say end of October.
That's okay, that's fair.
That puts pressure on me to give you the material to like and to hopefully subscribe, to find 1,000 people in 6 weeks. Oh, maybe it's a bit soon. End of November.
No, 6 weeks. Have you seen the news as well? The breaking news, Archie's put it in the chat. I just see it a minute ago. Martinez is having his medical at Villa.
There you go. I told you he'll be at the game. I told you guys that. So
they got a good goalkeeper, you know. Good goalkeeper.
I said to him, that might be the difference for Villa staying up.
And do you know what? Can I just say one thing against all the people that say, "Oh, but that's a fair price for a player who's barely played any games"? Okay, can somebody explain to me how Hudson-Odoi was 50 million last summer then? Yeah. Bye. Yeah. Oh, Xhaka had 1 season. Yeah. And after 5 games, all of a sudden, he's the 50 million pound player. Martinelli, 5 games, 100 million. But Martinez, because it's Arteta selling Martinez, oh, he's helping us. He's helping us by selling him. No, he shouldn't have been sold, but he should be our number 1. But anyway, none of that shit. We've won 3-0. Arteta's 10 out of 10. Willian's 10 out of 10. You're nearly on 10. And,
nearly on 10, yeah. 10's all right, baby.
That was it. And the number 10 weren't at the game today. Did we lack creativity today by any chance?
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Willian got more assists in 2 games than Ozil's had in about a year and a half.
You know what I mean?
He did 2 assists in 1 game, didn't he? Yeah, fucking. Then he's had in 18 months, bro. Fuck Mesut Ozil. Quicker he goes, the better. Hope he's crying into his fucking control pad.
Amen to that.
Yeah, man.
All right, guys. Oh, please do, once again, I know I'm annoying when I say it, slap a like on that video. Crush it. Destroy it. Drop kick it. Get it to well over 250 likes if you can. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I am about 59 away from 9K. So let's see if we can get that. Today would be great. This weekend, I'm going to try it. If we can get to 9K by this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Other than that, quick plugs. I just dropped something for the gold members. It's my Premier League predictor video. Go check that out. Subscribers, you guys will get that Sunday night. So be on the lookout for that. Members, I'm going to do a member stream tomorrow, probably about 9. I'm going to try not to clash with this one. So probably about 9.
Yeah, my member stream's at 7 tomorrow.
There you go.
So an uploaded video for 9.
There you go. So my uploaded Premier League predictor video will drop at 7 for subscribers. Gold members, you guys have that now. Go check that out. Silver members, you guys will have that in 3 hours' time. So check it out there in 3 hours' time. It'll be controversial, but that is genuinely what my Premier League 20 is. So go check that out. And BBC have a really useful predictor for things like that. So I really enjoyed using that thing. So good. Let's go check that out. I've got one cooking with Chig I'm going to upload for gold members. That will be later on tonight. Gosh, I'm providing you guys so much. Look at this shit. Chig flicks.
Yeah, this shit's free, bruv.
Do you know what I mean?
of it, but some of it.
You know what I mean? Some of it. Chig Flicks will be. I'm going to drop another episode of that today. I've got to review Message from the King, which is a Chadwick Boseman film, and a couple of other movies that I'm going to review probably tomorrow afternoon. So make sure you check that out. Link to Chig Flicks is in the description below. Go subscribe to Lee Gunner, as the message says in the description. Go find his channel, subscribe to him. He is dangerously close to 45k now. So please go subscribe to him. Follow my socials. Guna Eagle Eye on Insta is the most important one. Let's see if we can get our numbers to the roof on that one. Go follow me on Insta. Gives me a reason to post when you guys do follow. So make sure you do follow on Insta. If you like, you can follow me on the Bird app if you like.
The Bird app. More people are worried about me than worried about winning the game today.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll bet you're fuming with one today. Why don't you fucking celebrate a win, you absolute weirdo? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? First thought, let me tweet Lee Gunner. I'm fucking gargantuan, bro. I'm like a drug. They can't get enough of me, bro. Yeah. And when you watch The Social Dilemma on Netflix, you'll realize that when Google set up and when Facebook set up and when Twitter set up, this is what they wanted. Somehow, I have the ability to do exactly the same, where they hate me, they don't want to go on it all the time, but they somehow have to keep coming back. I am the next fucking Facebook, bruv. Let's be... People go, oh, look at him, he thinks he's going to be a billionaire.
It's true. It's true, though. It's true. I mean, people... Anyway, you know, we've moaned about this all day. Yeah, please do subscribe. Hit that like. Follow me on the Bird app if you like, at Colossal Chig. I think that is pretty much it. Follow Lee Gunner on both. Lee, is it Lee Gunner 82?
Yeah,
so
man.
go follow him on both.
Follow me on Flick as well. Yeah, because I'm doing the player ratings. It's your player ratings, not my player. I've just done my player ratings. But on Flick, I've just set up all the players. We're nearly on 900. We're about 8 away from 900 on that app.
Nice.
When we get to 1,000,
as well, so call it 7.
Yeah, man. When we get to 1,000, they're doing a T-shirt giveaway, a football shirt giveaway to one person. They're picking it, not me. It doesn't matter what team you support. Excuse me, boss. What team you support? It doesn't matter where you live in the world. They will find you and they will send you your shirt. It doesn't matter what team it is. So we're 107 away from somebody winning a T-shirt. Nice. All the players are up. All the polls are up for that. So just go and vote on your players, player ratings. And then when I do my show tonight, don't know whether to upload it or do it live. I don't know. Probably pre-record it, to be honest. Because I can pre-record it in about an hour and just chill. But yeah, go and check that app out. Thank you very much to everyone who watched the live stream as well earlier. Big up you as well, bro.
It was fun.
Without you, I would have people would have just been looking at that wall for 20 minutes straight. That's what I'm saying.
No problem, brother. No problem.
Nice
yeah, go and enjoy your day. Arsenal won. Enjoy your day. Leave social media alone, especially if it's coming to abuse me or Lee. Go and enjoy your day. We won. And yeah, that's pretty much that. All right, we are out of here, guys. Take care. Enjoy your day. I can't reiterate that enough. We out. Peace.